Well, in the last hour or so, we've been given an update on this enormous emergency operation that's going on here this evening. And what is clear from that update is that the risk that that dam could collapse is still very real. And the emergency workers have been clear with us. If it were to go, the potential consequences would be catastrophic, not just for people who live a little bit further down this hill in Whaley Bridge, but also for people in a fairly wide area around here. We're hearing this evening that Boris Johnson has, in the last few minutes, touched down in a helicopter in this area. You would imagine that he will want to see the damage perhaps for himself, but also to meet some of the people who've been affected by this, some of the people who will not be able to stay in their homes this evening by the looks of things. And frankly, people here, they're scared, they're worried, they want to be reassured, and a lot of people are worried, could this happen again? All day since dawn, every few minutes, another delivery that tells people this battle isn't over yet. The giant sandbags weigh a ton. When they drop, you realise the scale of this. But the makeshift patchwork fix of 200 bags is only helping in the short term.
It's a lot of water. I don't know if it sort of goes with a big Raiders of the Lost Ark type thing. I think we're going to need a lot of help.
As police began to evacuate the area yesterday, Sarah was told she needed to leave the antiques and flower shop she runs in the centre of Whaley Bridge. Then last night, she was told her home was at risk too. Have they told you anything about when? When they think you can go back to your shop? When they think this might be over?
No, I mean, I purposely haven't sort of phoned anybody because I thought they're obviously busy. They've got lots of pumps there, so that's a good sign. And yeah, so what we need now is for it not to rain, even though there's a big dark cloud above, kind of ignoring it.
Before they can fix the damage to the dam, they need the water level to drop. Until this time yesterday, it was still going up. Another 6,000 litres a second pouring into the reservoir. Now, the pumps are running round the clock. There is a reality here that as you're letting water out of that reservoir, it's going to other places, and vast areas all around here have already had flooding.
I do understand that, and the emergency response is coordinating at all levels through that. So at the moment I'm directly involved with the work at the site, and the local authority are supporting the downstream activity to manage the flows away from the dam.
What's the plan if the dam does collapse?
The government and all the emergency responders are working at pace to do everything we can to ensure that we stabilise the situation to try and prevent that collapse. But of course, extensive plans are being put into place to deal with that situation were it to arise. But you will have seen the pictures of helicopters dropping sandbags, and high-powered pumps are also being used to seek to stabilise the situation as soon as possible.
Although the water level has dropped a little, the threat level remains high. Last night, more homes further away from Whaley Bridge were evacuated, meaning more people sleeping in hotels and on sofas, and also at an emergency rest centre in a nearby town.
I've lived here 42 years and we've never had anything like this at all. And there's a school down at the bottom, just below there, and it's horrendous.
If all this water comes crashing down, buildings would likely be flattened, lives, we're told, would be at risk. But if the dam holds overnight, tomorrow, they'll need to keep on doing this for another day.